Okay, so this is our June regional meeting. And can everybody see that?
Yes.
Here we go. All right. So we're gonna just quickly go through recognitions. So if you want to just put your hands up or shout yourself out if you achieved any of these, and we're gonna start with an icebreaker. So what is your favorite Color Street tool that grows your business? You can either tell me or put it in the chat. I'll tell you mine is parties. I don't think I would have any of the business that I have without parties, because I've met so many people from different states that I would never have contact with otherwise. So that would be mine.
I haven't had a party yet. I'm having one next week, so I'm excited. But I'd say, I'm really new at this, but I'd say my VIP group. I've got a lot of sorority sisters, hometown people, local people. So it's at like 90 people, and I'd say all of them except maybe 30 of them have bought. So it's been awesome.
Awesome.
I was going to say the accent nails for like the 2-finger testers for sampling, but I think I have to agree with your parties, because that is like some of my customers that I have now, I never would have met them without having a party.
Yeah.
Or just having friends share the samples with people they know.
Right. So word of mouth and referrals. Yeah. Patricia, anything to add?
Nothing different, no. I mean, parties. I just love the Facebook format. I have reconnected with friends from high school, from my very first job that I haven't talked to in like 20 years. Like, all of that has just been like so fun. Maybe not 20. I'm not that old, but
I was gonna say that sounds like a long time.
I guess 20 from high school. But no, I just feel like all of that has just been so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then also my team. It's like most of them I haven't even met face to face, but it's like I feel like, we've been friends forever.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I agree with that for sure. Okay, so new stylist in the last 30 days. Rachel, are you past that? I think you are.
Yes,
right?
I think I'm like 36 or something.
Okay, so BQ'd last month. That should be everybody giving themselves a round of applause. Bonus qualified this month already. Yay! Hopefully, since we're getting close to the last week, right?
Yes.
Any Jumpstart achievers?
Rachel.
Hey, Rachel!
I haven't got, we've been talking about this. I haven't got the second one, and I passed it, but I haven't got an email, nothing about it.
When did you hit it? Did you hit it this month or last?
Yeah, this month.
So they're always paid out at the end of the month. So if you hit it this month, even if you hit it on the 1st, it'll get paid out at the end.
Okay.
So, yep.
Sweet.
Enrolled a new stylist in the last 30 days.
Working on it.
No,
Working on it.
I
Working
might
on it
be
too.
at that 30-day mark. I'm not really sure when Marcia just signed up, but I might be there.
I've got a drought this month and kind of last month. I don't know. Mine go in waves. They like all same time and then. Okay. So we obviously don't have Jumpstart. Well, Vanessa, you have a Jumpstart enroller. No. Yes? Did you hit your Jumpstart?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Did you hit your enrolling Jumpstart? No, maybe
I
not.
don't even. Oh, you know what? I might have. I think I might have, because I had product credit and I didn't know where it came from.
Well, there you go.
That was probably it.
All right. New senior stylist. Didn't you just hit it last month?
Last month, yeah.
Yay, Vanessa.
Woo.
All right, we don't have any new team leaders, directors. We're gonna bypass the rest of this. Circle of Excellence last month.
Patricia.
Oh,
Did you?
sorry. Yay!
Like, last month was so long ago, I don't even remember.
I know.
Seriously.
All right, so monthly training. We're going to be talking tonight about methods to grow your business. So you guys have already said some of them. So tonight you will learn about color 10, which is how to create interest, nail bars and how to fill your funnel in VIP groups, and how to grow your business using your VIP groups. So why are these methods so important for your business? That's what we're gonna find out. All right, so how color 10 grows your business, how we're gonna use it to create interest, master the color 10 success rhythm, which there's a really great video on YouTube if you search Color Street that explains this really well as well. And then tools to support color 10. So color 10 every day. Color 10 is a tool to build your business, which is basically connecting with 10 people, getting samples on people, whether you do, 2 a day, just, whether it's reaching out to people, friending people, but trying to get Color Street on 10 people. Simple steps to grow. I'm gonna see if I can move you guys for 1 second. There you go. It's like blocking my words. Simple steps to grow a thriving business. Share the Color Street nail strips with 2 people every day, which is very doable. So if you just remember that, have I shared with 2 people today? I feel like that's a very small, doable goal that will create big success. All right, so mastering the color 10 success rhythm. So first we have connect, which is starting the conversation. That could be offering a sample, offering the business, trying to get someone to host, but just starting the conversation about Color Street. Offer the opportunity to purchase, join, or host. Does anyone have, which one do you typically start with? I know which one I start with, and I probably shouldn't start with that one.
I think I start with joining my VIP group, like asking them, and then samples if they want to try a sample.
I know. I usually start with samples too. And I think I should be starting with the opportunity first and then default to hosting or, samples or purchasing.
Yeah.
Step 3 is to listen. So uncover the need. So are they somebody that could use this business? So are they just out of college and looking for a job? Are they newly engaged and maybe they're going to be planning a wedding soon? Or maybe you've recently seen, on their Facebook that they're, looking for extra income, or they're looking for a part-time job. All of those would be, finding a need for the business, but then you may also notice they don't have nail polish on. Or I notice people at the park all the time now. If, they've got chipped nails, then that's a conversation starter. Objections, answering their questions, and recruit and repeat. Enroll new stylists, enroll new customers, hosts, and stylists, and then do it all over again.
Oh gosh. Someone's knocking at the door. Sorry.
All right, so tools that we have to support you coloring 10. We have our 2-finger testers. your Road to Success workbook, social media platforms, live connections, nail bars, live events. Granted, most of us aren't doing any vendor events right now, but hopefully soon. And then I'm supposed to make sure to highlight this so that you guys can all find it. So if you are looking for these tools in the VO, you're gonna go to resources and then color 10. If you are going through the app, you go to resources and then level 1 and 2. And you'll be able to find all the information on color 10 that Color Street Corporate offers to you. All right, so we are going to quickly, in 2 minutes, share a success tip on how you start a color 10 conversation. Anybody want to go first?
I do it all the time at doctor's appointments.
Can you talk a little louder or get closer to the microphone?
Yeah. I do it all the time, like at doctor's appointments. I will notice if they don't have nail polish and they have like their natural nails. That's like my go-to. I always ask them or compliment their healthy natural nails. That's how I start it. And then, they'll say, well, thank you. And then I'll, show them my nails and I'll say, I've always had natural nails as well. Have you heard of Color Street? And that's like my conversation starter, like 99% of the time.
Yeah, that's good. Anybody else?
Mine's just thus far, really. I mean, unless somebody, like I'm a pharmacist, so people are always commenting. It's mostly men though. It's really weird, but women do. But until I get more samples, I'm not going to take any to work, but I do have my business cards now. So I like slyly put it in their prescription bag. But aside from that, I haven't been seeing that many people aside from the friends that are already buying. So I just do my Facebook messages to people I haven't talked to in a long time and see where I can get.
So what do you say like in your Facebook message when you're reaching out to somebody?
So I pretty much just say, I'm sure you've seen my, in other words, obnoxious amount of posts about my nails. And because every time I put a new one on, I just put like a little picture and a story or whatever and just say, I was introduced to these during quarantine. I've always had nails. My nervous habit is picking and biting. So I just, and all my coworkers always had nails done and they're always getting compliments. And here's the pharmacist looking like you know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. And so when Vanessa had a party, or a friend had a party from Vanessa, and I was like, whatever, let's try them. And it's funny looking now. I was like, oh, those are expensive. And now I look, I'm like, what was I talking about? They're not expensive at all. So I just say, they're really cost effective. They're amazing. They last me, and I'm rough with my nails, picking labels, my kids, washing, like at least 10 days. And then I just attach a picture and say, if you want to join my VIP group, here it is. If you want a sample, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Vanessa, anything to share?
I guess either messaging people, or if I'm somewhere and someone compliments me, then I talk to them about what Color Street nails are. And the other thing is even just sharing, like she said, just a picture or something. Every once in a while, I'll post on my story and my Facebook page my nails when I change them. And then I'll get people commenting about them. And so then I'm like, oh, if you want to try them. So I just got a few sample requests from posting a picture in like my request form. I had like 3 new people request.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say like my biggest probably way I get the most samples out is just making sure I offer them during parties. I know some people that do Facebook parties and don't even offer samples or send them out. I make sure to try to send those out a week ahead of time. And then even as I'm closing the parties, I don't assume just because someone hasn't interacted that they wouldn't be interested. So I'm still always reaching out and at least offering them a sample, just trying to get it on their fingers.
So there's truly not even an estimated date. I'm getting real nervous because like I have another party coming up. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to send them.
No, they out.
You're back. You froze.
Okay.
We're back.
What does it say? Don't send. It's asking me if I want to send a message to Zoom. Okay. Nope. Now, can you still see my screen? No.
No.
Hang on. How do I get back to where I was? There we go. No, so they're trying to make sure they have enough produced so that we don't sell out as quickly as last time, because last time they thought they had enough and then we sold out. And then also the drastic enrolling numbers that we've had, all of the samples getting produced are going into kit.
To new people.
So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. But, you know, if you can afford to do it, like I don't do it with people in parties, but if someone joins my VIP group, I kind of feel like they've made that commitment. And if they want to try it and I don't have any samples, honestly, I will send them a set to try, because I'm just that confident that if they try it, they will become a customer. I don't do it in parties just because I feel like if they don't join my VIP group, I may never hear from them again, you know.
Right.
So do we want to be giving away tons of free sets? No. But, you know, if I think that they're going to become a customer, I will.
Okay.
And then obviously reducing the early bird specials so that, you know, like I've gone to only mailing out samples or actual sample requests, which has made them last a lot longer. Because I used to go through about like 200 a month.
I know, I'm trying to think of because I need to think of something for this first party, and I messaged you earlier, but I'm like trying to think of that thing that I can throw in there for them.
Honestly, like my people get just as excited for double entries. If I say order before Tuesday at 8 p.m. and you'll get double entries, and I'm not going to send anything out.
Okay.
So that's been working just as well. Like people want anything that they can get extra.
Okay.
All right, so nail bars and how to fill the funnel. So how nail bars grow your business, we're going to talk about that. Mastering the nail bar and tools to support your nail bars.
Oh, your screen is still not shared.
What in the weird? Okay, hang on. My goodness. Okay. I think I'm going to have to. Lord, help me.
Technology.
I know. Goodness sakes. All right. Here we go. Resharing the screen. All right. Now can you see it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I just got to go back one. All right. There we go.
Yep.
Okay, so how to grow your business using nail bars. And growing your team while growing your sales. So nail bars grow every area of your business, which is why I think they're so important, because they're going to give you sales, they're going to give you hosts, they're going to give you stylists, and you're going to build that relationship to get those repeat customers. And like we said, access to people that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. All right, so plan. So plan on 1 to 2 nail bars per week. So I say 4 minimum, 1 a week minimum should be like a goal for anybody that is actually in this business to make some money. You know, if you're just in this for, you know, a little extra fun money, or, you know, the discount, you know, people can get by with maybe 1 or 2 a month. But if you really want to grow the business, you should aim for at least 1 a week. Coaching your host to success. So, you know, remembering that they don't know how to host a party necessarily. You know, we kind of know it. So making sure you're giving them tips, you know, telling them to comment, telling them to personally invite, asking their friends their opinions, tagging them in questions, things like that. Giving them the hostess rewards chart ahead of time so that they can look at what they can earn, so they'll be motivated. I usually try to have mine set a goal, which if they ever tell me their goal is 150, then I tell them we need to up their goal, because I always tell them I strive to get every hostess to $300, because it's really just 8 orders. So I feel like everybody has 8 friends that will support them. Give guidance to your host. So a lot of people will send the checklists so that they have an idea of what to kind of do throughout the party. I personally do a hostess video, which basically walks them through how they're going to invite, my expectations, and then I show them the actual rewards. So I basically say, if you have a $150 party, this is what you're going to get. And if you have a $300 party, this is what you're going to get. And I make it seem like I'm having trouble holding the nails because it's like so many. So I'm trying to like entice them to work hard for it. Actively engage with the comments, the giveaways, thanking every guest. That is a huge one, I feel like, for multiple reasons. I have been in parties where I purchased that there was no thank you post. And I was like, 1, did they get my order? 2, do they appreciate my order? You know, I honestly wondered. So making sure you're thanking the guests. Not only when they order, but at the end, I try to do like a thank you post where I tag everybody in the party and kind of just say, you know, thank you for joining. This is what so-and-so walked away with. Thanks to your help. Here's the link to join my VIP group. If you want to learn more about Color Street, join my no pressure Q&A group. Inviting them to the VIP group. I already said that. Asking them to host a nail bar. So presenting it during the party. I always present it at least twice. And then I make sure to offer it to anybody that ordered during the party, or anybody that commented on my party poll that they can't order. So if they can't order, I usually assume it's a financial reason, and then I usually reach out and ask if they would want to host, because it doesn't cost anything, and then they can still get the free nails. And then obviously follow up to try to enroll a new stylist. So if they're loving their order, or, you know, maybe they book a nail bar and you can tell, I mean, you should offer it to every hostess, but especially the hostesses that you can tell are going to do well. So just to give an example, I have a party Friday, and she had like 45 people in her group within like 12 hours. And I was like, oh my goodness, we're now up to 72. And I was like, okay, you need to be a stylist, because obviously all of your friends want to learn about this. And then my post about what's your Color Street status, like nobody in the party has even heard of Color Street. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like my dream party. All right, so tools to support your nail bar, host coaching, the rewards. Color Street has images in the resources library. You've got your nail bar guide, which describes the rewards and how the booking credits work, which honestly, I use the booking credits to book a lot of parties, because I think that is a great aspect of our reward system. So if you want to find any of these, if you're going through the virtual office, you're going to go to resources, and then on the app, you're going to go to training and then nail bars. And there's some trainings you can watch that will talk all about hosting a successful nail bar, post coaching, and all of that good stuff. All right. Activity time. Share a common objection you hear from hosts, and how do you overcome that objection?
So like somebody that you ask to host and they don't.
Yeah, so like when they say no, what is their reason for why they don't want to host?
A lot of people say they don't have time. They think they're too busy.
Okay.
Or, trying to think of the other one. Time and just like, I do have people that don't use Facebook a lot, or they don't think they have enough friends on Facebook,
Okay.
which I know there's other options for doing parties.
So let's start with the first one. If they say they don't have time, what is your response?
Response to that?
Because we don't want to say like, oh, okay, I understand. Because our goal is to get it booked
To get
anyway.
So my response should be that really, if you're on your phone, the only time that it takes is like to invite people into a group, and I do most of the work. So
yeah,
if you have time one evening for the party, that's really most of the time that you need. I do all the rest of the work.
and my parties honestly are typically 45 minutes or an hour. But if I have somebody that tells me that, I will say, you know, it's only a quick 30 minutes. It takes barely any time at all.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, I'm going to let you out of it because you said you have your first party. What was the other objection you said, Vanessa? Oh, don't have enough.
They don't use Facebook or have enough
okay.
friends on.
So if they don't use Facebook, obviously we can offer them a different party format, right? So we can do text party, email party, Zoom, you know, all the options. And then, you know, for the ones that tell me they don't have enough friends, I always say, well, the great thing is that you only need $150 to reach rewards. And because pretty much everybody puts in a buy 3, get 1 free order, you really only need 4 friends to support you. And I always say, I'm sure you have at least 4 friends that you can invite. And
that's a good one.
Like, yeah, I could probably come up with that. So,
yeah.
All right, we are down to our last 10 minutes. So I'm gonna keep going. All right, VIP groups and how to use your VIP groups to grow your business. Mastering your VIP group and tools to support your VIP group. So the goal of the VIP group is to build long-term relationships, whether it's repeat customers, repeat hosts, or new stylists, because as we know, our best customers are repeat hosts. They're eventually probably going to become stylists. All right, so to master building relationships. Obviously, you can't build relationships if you're not posting daily because you're not engaging with them. They're probably going to wonder, hey, I thought she was selling Colored Street. Is she still selling? So making sure you're posting daily. Personally, I always do 3 to 4. And I think of those prime hours when people are on their phones. So in the morning before they go to work, lunch break, late afternoon when they're ready to go home, but they can't yet. And then evening once their kids go to bed or they've like settled down for the night. Create engagement. So hopefully you have at least 1 engagement post per day. And it doesn't even have to be Color Street related. So I use the this or that a lot. Today I had a post that said, what is something that's on your wish list that's not currently in stock? So I was hoping people would comment stuff that I had in my inventory, but then it can also be completely random. So like, which way do you prefer your toilet paper roll? Or what's your favorite topping on pizza? Hosting the theme nights. So I call those girls' night-ins. I used to do them once a month, always mid-month around the 15th. But with the guest host parties, I've been having a lot of people want to do those. So I think I've had one every week this month, except for last week when I was on vacation. So people tend to like those, and which is basically just a themed Facebook party in your VIP group. Offer bundles or deals. I know a lot of us are doing those with the 4th of July nails. Mine love the mystery grab bags, where it's like a set price. They know they get X amount of extra goodies, and they don't know what they're getting. Mine love not knowing what they're getting. And recruit hosts or stylists. All right, so tools to support your VIP group. Again, we have our samples, our Road to Success book, going live. You should be going live at least once a week. And it doesn't always have to be for a nail application. It can simply be to connect with your VIPs. So sometimes I go live to like remind them of what I'm doing or the monthly giveaways. You can go live to do like a sale, or you can go live and just be like, oh my gosh, it's Monday. I'm so tired. Like, does everybody have their coffee? You know, whatever, because they truly feel like they know you after a while. So for any tools on VIP groups, you're going to go to the VO, training, and social media. And then if you are going through the app, you're going to go to trainings and VIP. All right, we're getting down to 4 minutes. So how do you encourage engagement in your VIP group? Have a monthly giveaway that I'm hoping will entice them to comment all month long.
I currently have told them just from the beginning of when I started, post your nail fees, and everyone who does will get entered into a raffle. And I'm also, I think, going to add, I didn't know you could look at the top 10 people who, what is that called? Top 10
contributors. Yeah, after it hits 50 people, then you can see it.
Okay, so I think I'm going to do something for them too, like have a raffle. Maybe one of them gets something. I don't know.
Yeah. And another thing I do is I usually will offer like a special that they can only get the first 3 to 5 days of the month. Because then I'm hoping they'll, like, even if half take advantage, I'll be at least halfway to BQ, or a little over halfway.
I guess I like to go live. Oops.
No, go ahead. I'm not cutting you.
Oh, okay. I like to go live in my group whenever I can. And I try to do engaging posts where they answer a question, like the this or that, or random ones. I also like to do the girls' night in parties because I feel like a lot of my VIPs like that, and then the ones that don't respond a lot, they come out and they start.
Yeah. All right, so in the next 2 days, you guys are going to take action. I'm down to my last 2.5 minutes. Yeah. So you're going to color 10, 2 people every day, schedule it in your calendar, set a little goal, book 2 nail bars for, it says this month, but we're almost done with this month. If you want to go for this month, go for this month, but you can start booking July. And then VIP group, plan to post in your VIP group every day. And if you haven't found it, there's the social calendar that's posted in the albums on the team page. That'll at least give you one idea for a post every day. And then review the training and resources in the VO and the app, which I actually went through and did all those trainings, even though I was a seasoned stylist and pretty much knew all the information. And I thought they were fantastic. So if you have not done the apps, the trainings in the app, I would go through one by one until you do them all. So leave you with a quote. We don't build a business. You build people, and then people build the business. So that's all I got. Any last thoughts or comments or anything? All right. Well, next time I see you guys will be virtual conference. Except
I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Virtual conference. Woo-hoo.
Yes, I know. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Patricia, get some sleep.
Do I look like I need it? Because I do.
You don't look like you need it, but I just know that you need it. So.
Well, thanks. I'll do
You
my
look
best.
angelic.
I love drinking wine.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I had missed my wine.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies, I'm going to end this before it cuts us off. So have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Good night.